Imagine this. You're 80 years old, looking back at your life. What would you tell your younger self? What wisdom would you pass on? Not from theory, but from experience. Let's step into that moment. Today isn't just another day, it's a turning point if you're willing to listen. First, master boredom. Yes, boredom. Learn to sit in silence without reaching for a screen. In a world addicted to distraction, presence is a superpower. If you can be still, you can hear your intuition. And that voice will never lie to you. Cut ties with people who drain your spirit. Be surgical about it. You're not heartless, you're just choosing peace. There's no award for keeping energy vampires in your life. Worry solves nothing. It feels productive, but it only steals clarity. If there's a solution, go for it. If not, surrender. Your energy is precious. Don't spend it rehearsing worst-case scenarios. Sleep. Deep, uninterrupted, sacred sleep. It's the most underused performance enhancer on the planet. You don't need another supplement. You need 8 hours of recovery. That's when your brain resets and your soul speaks. Big goals are exciting, but don't get lost in the mountaintop. Focus on the next step, then the next, then the next. The path to anything great is just small steps done with intention. If someone constantly drains your energy, listen to that feeling. Energy doesn't lie. Pay attention to how people make you feel after spending time with them. That's your body telling you the truth. Care less about being liked. Care more about being at peace. The less you seek approval, the more you'll attract the right people, those who resonate with the real you. Every moment with people you love, treat it like the last. Because one day, it will be. Hug tighter, speak softer, be fully there. No regrets. Your diet isn't just what you eat, it's what you read, who you follow, what you scroll. Protect your mental diet. What you consume becomes how you think. Exercise is the most underutilized antidepressant. Food is the most abused drug. Move your body like your joy depends on it, because it does. Fuel yourself like someone you care about. Step away from your phone. Not forever, just long enough to remember how to be human. The best memories aren't made in pixels. They're made in presence. Habits are anchors. Choose them carefully. Because over time, they stop being what you do and become who you are. Do your most important task first. Call it eating the frog. It's the one thing you're avoiding, and the one thing that will move your life forward the fastest. And since we're talking about momentum, here's something that changed thousands of lives, including mine. Tools for mental clarity, emotional reset, productivity, journaling, meditation, and focus. These aren't luxuries, they're lifelines. I've dropped a curated list in the description below. These aren't just products, they're habits made physical. Use what resonates and see how fast things shift. When someone disappears from your life without explanation, don't chase. Absence is an answer. Silence speaks louder than closure. Let them go. Sometimes peace starts with acceptance. Discipline is doing what your future self will thank you for. Waking up early when you want to sleep. Saying no when comfort whispers yes. It's hard, but freedom lives on the other side of it. You don't need to be understood by people committed to misunderstanding you. Your growth makes some people uncomfortable. That's not your problem. Shine anyway. You were not born to shrink. Stop explaining yourself to those who don't listen. Let your silence teach. Let your progress speak. Real value doesn't need validation. If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. Chaos isn't bad luck. It's a lack of systems. Build small, repeatable habits. That's how peace becomes permanent. Struggle in silence. You don't owe the world your pain. You owe yourself healing. Rest quietly. Rise quietly. Win quietly. And let the world feel your comeback without warning. Be the one who ends the cycle. Whether it's poverty, trauma, silence, or fear, Let it stop with you. What you heal in yourself, you heal for generations. Let people misunderstand you. Let them gossip. You're not here to play defense in other people's stories. You're here to live your truth, with grace and unshakable presence. Sometimes solitude is the greatest power. Disappear, rebuild, return with clarity. Not every season is for sharing. Some seasons are for becoming. Pay attention to your energy. It's not always the task that drains you. It's who you're doing it around. Guard your environment. Guard your peace. That's sacred ground. Growth has a cost. People. As you rise, some will fall away. Let them. Not everyone is meant to walk every chapter with you. Don't resist the pruning. It's making room for alignment. Want a better life? Upgrade your inputs. Scroll less, read more, react less, reflect more. In the description, I've linked tools, books, practices, and systems that help you reclaim clarity and build discipline. They're simple, powerful, and they work. Test them, you'll see. The biggest lie you'll ever believe. I'll do it later. No, you won't. Later is where dreams go to die. Start now, even if it's messy. Progress is always louder than perfection. You were not born to coast through life. You were born to create, to love deeply, to lead courageously, to turn pain into wisdom and fear into fuel. Don't settle for surviving. Build a life worth waking up for. So, if something in this video moved you, don't just nod and scroll. Act, reflect, reset. Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe. This channel is your space to grow, heal, and rise. And we're only just getting started. Let's walk this journey together.